Why was Tom Petty so great? Let's see, maybe because he wrote some of the greatest songs of all time, like Breakdown, American Girl, I Need to Know, Listen to Her Heart, Don't Do Me Like That, Refugee, Here Comes My Girl, The Waiting, Don't Come Around Here No More, Mary Jane's Last Dance, You Don't Know How It Feels, You Wreck Me, It's Good to Be King, A Higher Place, Stop Dragging My Heart Around, Running Down a Dream, Into the Great Wide Open, Free Falling, Wildflowers, and Learning to Fly, to name a few. He not only had an incredible solo career, he also was part of two of the greatest bands of all time. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, which was full of amazingly great players like Mike Campbell on guitar, Benmont Tench on the keyboards, Ron Blair on the bass, and Stan Lynch on the drums. And he was in the Traveling Wilburys, which featured himself, Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Roy Orbison, and his longtime producer from ELO, Jeff Lynne. He also happened to be one of the founders of Americana, along with greats like Bruce Springsteen, Bob Seger, and John Mellencamp. And one of the greatest things about Tom is that he's one of the few artists that was not only prolific, but wrote some of his greatest songs into his 40s. In addition to being one of the greatest melody writers ever, he was also one of the greatest guitar hook writers of all time. Let me give you an example. Running Down a Dream. Mary Jane's Last Dance. Into the Great Wide Open. One of my favorites, The Waiting. Then, of course, you have Refugee. And how could he make a four-chord song sound so interesting, like Learning to Fly? And then a three-chord song. Wildflowers. I could play Tom's great guitar riffs for about 3 hours without even playing through the whole songs, and I wouldn't run out of them. You know, as sad as it is to lose Tom Petty, imagine if you'd never heard of Tom Petty, if he had never written a song or you'd never heard his music. We at least have that to remember him by, which is a pretty incredible thing. Feel free to leave your comments below, any thoughts that you have, and remember to subscribe here to my Everything Music YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Rick Beato.